Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share a little bit about my experiences and my time in higher education. So I first started working in higher education as an instructional or learning designer at the University of the South Pacific, which is located in Suva, Fiji. That is where the headquarters of the USB campuses is located. Of course, they have 12 other campuses, or rather 14 other campuses where that serve the University of the South Pacific. So I was working in a department called the Center for Flexible Learning, which is what it is called now. It was then called the Distance Education Unit. So after a few years, I also got the opportunity to move into middle management as an acting director of the center. And I had two opportunities to do that. One was in 2009 and the other was from 2011 to 2014. Following that, I successfully interviewed as the president of the College of the Marshall Islands. So I moved in 2015 to Majuro in the Marshall Islands and took up that position. I was the president there for 5 years, and when that contract finished, I also started working as a education consultant, still in Majuro, the Marshall Islands, and very fortunately and I'm honored that I successfully interviewed for this position as the president of COM-FSM in 2022, and here I am as the sixth president of COM-FSM. There's a whole lot of things that excite me about the College of Micronesia FSM. First of all, if you look at a map, you'll notice that the FSM is located in the middle of the freely associated states. So I see that as a position of strength, particularly with our sister colleges. On one side, we have the College of the Marshall Islands in the Marshall Islands, and then we have Palau Community College in Palau. So already we have very strong relationships with both colleges, and we have collaborative partnerships I hope that we can pursue in the future. And these should be based around improving our student opportunities and our the kinds of courses and programs that we can offer, especially so with education-driven technology. As you know, during COVID-19, many of us, whether we liked it or not, had to go online. And so for me, this is a great opportunity, particularly for us in the center, to be able to strengthen existing relationships and also to create new initiatives, and also to look even further out. We have GCC and NMC, and further north maybe, or northwest, and then in the south we also have, as sister colleges, we have also the American Samoa Community College, and of course we have the Hawaiian Community College and colleges and the universities as well that can also assist us. So I see our position, first of all, as a big strength. I also see there's a whole lot of programs and courses here that we can develop even more. And again, I look to partnerships, and especially a regional approach to addressing the kinds of needs we need, particularly here in the FSM. As you know, the new compact is yet or imminently going to be signed. And so what we like to do here as a college is look at what we need, not just now, but looking into 20 years. So the next compact will be 20 years. So the question for me is, what can COM-FSM do so that in 20 years' time we have a college that we're proud of, that we have worked hard towards, and that has looked to the future to provide not just what we need here in the FSM, but into the future. And also we're looking to, our graduates will travel, so we're looking at that kind of marketability both here and abroad. Defining student success is also sometimes can be a little bit of a tricky question, because what I see as student success might not be what you see, may not be what the students see. But I think primarily, we'll be safe in saying that student success we'll keep it sort of technical in the first instance, and that is timely graduations. That they can come in here, and if they're studying for a 2-year program, that they will finish in 2 years, and maybe just give or take maybe 1 more year, because we know that there are challenges that exist. We're a very family-bound community, so there are things that happen in our families that might affect what you do when you're studying. But primarily, if they can graduate in time, I think that would be something that they would also really like. Secondly, that when they graduate, they're in the best position to be either employed as soon as possible, or that they transfer seamlessly. So our graduates should not just be graduates of the classroom, but they should also have the attributes and competencies that they need to exist or work successfully, whether they're going to go into a job or whether they're going to transfer to an overseas university where they can, fit in pretty quickly, because we know that if you don't fit in pretty quickly, it will affect your studies, so that that's going to start to detract. So when you say student success, I believe that's timely graduation, and also very importantly that they have the competencies and the attributes that they need to be successful, whether they go to work, whether they're going to do something else like travel for university, or even if they want to take some time off. They should be able to be this holistically rounded graduate that we've been able to contribute to in the best ways possible. Student success is also about being able to contribute meaningfully and beneficially in whatever capacity you serve, in whatever community in which you live.